Welcome everyone to the EmojiMouse Instruction Manual. Now, I hate instruction manuals, so I don't blame you for wanting to exit this video. But what you're about to see is going to change your freaking mind, because I'm about to show you how this EmojiMouse is going to change the people who watch your videos are going to want to stay till the end. And what you're seeing right now on your screen is the emojis that are being jumping on the screen based on what you're talking about. Right now, the emojis will be so if I say something related to something like this is the best software in the world, I'm going to get an emoji related to that coming up on the screen next to my mouse. As you can see right now, there you go, in the world. Okay, great. Now what we're going to do is demonstrate each and every aspect of the software. The software is one single file and it comes with all of these functions and more. So stay till the end, because by the end we're going to be using AI within the software, which is basically going to I'm going to show you how you can integrate AI for free, offline, no cost, and it's going to show you how it can make your emojis that pop up automated using AI. Okay, let's get started. So the first tool is the EmojiMouse. It's the first one here at the top. Let me just point to it. We're dealing with this one specifically. Let me change the color here and restart. Okay, so this is the first tool we're talking about. It's the EmojiMouse, and this one, when you switch it on and it's highlighted, you can see that when you talk, it will create emojis behind the text. Now there are a few options which you can choose. Here are the three options. Let me just move this over here. You can choose three options. Pre-selected emojis, for example, PNG or AI assisted. Basically what it is the emojis that you can choose in advance. I don't recommend using it. It's very complicated. This is the best one for you. Let AI decide which emoji to use. And we do this using this free software called Baby AI Server. And what it does, it lets AI decide. AI is listening to you talk constantly, and every sentence you say, AI decides which will be the most appropriate emoji to use. As you can see right now on my screen, AI is deciding which emoji to use. So AI is deciding to create the emoji that you're about to see. See the eyes? AI decided that. Offline rules are also fantastic, and the reason why is because you can actually customize them completely. Let me just show you an example of what you can choose within the emojis over here. So these are the emojis you can use offline. You can actually paste more emojis and give them descriptions here. But let me show you something insane that you can do with the offline emojis. You can actually upload images here. For example, you could upload a PNG of the word no way. And then when you can create a rule for the emojis, you can create a rule that when you say the word no way, oh, it's not here. Sorry, it's in the, wow, I'm new at this. Where is it? Oh, offline rules. When you set it to offline rules, you can create a rule that when you use the word no way, it will show you this specific image. So if I say no way, no way. So there you go. Did you see that next to my mouse? It's using a PNG that I uploaded. So you can literally customize this. Let me show you how I did this. You just select a trigger item. So here you can see the at the bottom of my screen. I'm not sure if you could see it. Let me just try and just raise it up. See this down here? No way at the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see it still. Here, no way. See, this is the image that I uploaded here. All I did was I clicked upload here and I uploaded one of the images, and then it was the no way. Here it is, this one. And then I gave it a name and I called it no way. And then you go to mode and then select it from the trigger item list. So there you go, the no way. And then let me just use the word magic. And then click add rule, and that's it. Now when I say the word magic as well, it will show the word, it will show that text. Magic. 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 See? It showed the no way over there. Fantastic. So this is actually quite powerful, especially if you have your own custom set of emojis and branding and you want to just upload your branding here. Have a look at this one, WTF. What the... Let me just let me just make one right now just for the fun of it. And then choose a and then add rule. What the hell was that? What the hell? As you can see, that's fantastic. Now you can actually choose the size of this, image that pops up. You can do that in the settings section. In the emoji size section, you can choose how large you want it to be. You can make it really, really big, or you can make it relatively small. As you can see, it's growing as we speak. And so if I say, what the hell, this is amazing. So that's obviously going to come up with that emoji. What the hell? I like when it comes up. It makes me laugh. Okay, but I'm going to go back to the let AI decide, because I prefer AI to decide because it's got much more emojis. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. This is the mouse highlighter. I absolutely love this because it allows my mouse to be highlighted, and when I click somewhere on the screen, my users know that I'm clicking. Now you can change the click animation, shrink and spin. That's quite cute. Grow and shrink. You can change to pulse. You can change to ripple. Not bad. I really like this one. Bounce and swirl. Fantastic. So I'm going to stick with ripple. It's my favorite one. And you can also change the color of this. I personally like this color, but you can change it to anything you like. Whatever matches your branding. Let's just make it yellow. And click OK. There we go. Now it's yellow. Fantastic. You have complete control over this. Then we have the paint function, which is amazing for people who need to show things on their screen like you see over here. You can click undo to remove the last item added. You can click the eraser and choose which item to delete, or you can click the bin to delete everything. Now you have a writing tool, and you can select the brush size over here just by putting your mouse over this. And then you can just grow the mouse to insanely big, or shrink the mouse to insanely small. You can also select which preset colors are here just by going to the settings draw section, and you can double click on any of these to change them. For example, if I needed the black color, I could just change that here, and then as you can see, it would change to the black color, and that way you'll see the black color appear on the preset colors over here, and that will give you more control over the colors you can use quickly. So we have the line over here. You can hardly see it because it's so dark. Let me just show you. These are lines, they're straight lines. Then you have the arrow, which is going to create an arrow. So let me just show you an example. Then you have the circle, and let's change the color to make things more fun, and the square function, of course. That's it. Once you finish, you click bin, and then it deletes everything on the screen. Now this is one of my favorites. It's the text function. Hello everyone. Let me just make that bigger. All you do is you scroll the wheel of your mouse. Hopefully you have one, and then you can actually make it bigger or smaller. Let's change the color of, let's do another one. I am EmojiMouse. Now it will actually set the same size as before. Now you can shrink and grow just by spinning your mouse, rolling your mouse. That way that will speed up your workflow, so you don't have to make anyone wait. You can rotate the text on your screen and then shrink it. And then once you click away from it, it's in place. You can also continuously move it even after you've already placed it. I'm having trouble here, but I guess you can get to it at the end, especially if it's bigger text. And that's it. And you can set the default font in the draw section again, where you can select the font that you prefer, and that will be your font that you will use for that specific writing. So if I type I love you, as you can see, it's changed the font, and you can roll your mouse and place it where you want. Fantastic. Let's move on to the next. This is one of my favorites. You can drop, oh, you can't see it. With this one right here, you can drop images on the screen. So let me click on that right now. So you see all these, remember the images I uploaded before? You can now also use them on your screen, and then you can place them somewhere, and then when you click on it and roll your mouse, you can shrink it to size. And once you place it somewhere and click away, it's stuck there, and you can also move it and rotate it as necessary, which gives you a lot of control. Now this can be great for explaining concepts. For example, this concept here, which I use sometimes to explain, you can actually explain a concept. Like for example, with the mouse option, the emoji mouse, you have 3 options: pre-selected emojis, let AI decide, and offline rules. Remember I told you the best one to use is let AI decide. And for that, you need the baby IO server. To get that, you just go to settings, and then you can download the AI server and then test it over here. If it's working, it will say congratulations. If it isn't, you just download it. It's a one file install, about 1 gigabyte in total. And that's it. Now we've got two more tools to show and we finished. One of them is the OCR tool, which I love. It's basically getting text from images. So when I highlight this text here, it's going to give me the text, even though it's not actually text, it's an image right now. And then you can either copy or close. So it's very useful sometimes when there's images that have text on them. And then we have the screenshot tool, which allows you to highlight anything on your screen, and you can either save to clipboard or save as file or cancel. These are very useful just in general. And now for the bomb, and this is what we've all been waiting for, the AI tools. These tools are amazing. Let me just show you an example of this. You can create a story generator, for example. This is an example. Of course, you can use this to answer emails, and everything is offline, by the way. The AI itself is offline. Write a 20-word story about the topic. So there, we have this new tool, tool number 5, which we've created just down here. And this tool, it creates a story based on the topic provided. So if I type, for example, on the screen here, anywhere on the screen really, but let me just create a structure here. So here I have the word apples. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the story generator, a 20-word story. And as you can see, it's loading right now. It's going to generate a 20-word story about apples. In a magical world, an emoji mouse appearing... Sorry, I made a mistake. I'm supposed to highlight this text and copy it. Once it's copied to clipboard, if you click use, it will then use the word that's last been copied to write a story. So as you can see, in a quiet village, a young apple farmer named Emma took pride, etc. Now, if I copy this text by clicking this and then paste it here, and let's say I wanted to highlight this and summarize to 3 words, I'd click this tool, for example. This is another tool. Emma's farms the village apples. Fantastic. You can also summarize. If you can create any tools you need. Now, this could be perfect for your business to answer emails or anything like that. See, this is the summary. Basically, you create whatever tool you need. Like the world's your oyster with this. You can do summarize this email. This is more appropriate. Summarize this email, and then just you put the prompt can be the same. And then if I go to highlight this and click use, it's gonna say it's gonna summarize this story. Really, it's not really an email. The story begins, etc. It's gonna summarize that for me. Okay, so that's all. Now to use this, remember you must download the AI server. And if you have any more features you would think that would be appropriate for this tool, just click on this. To report a bug or contact us, click here. And make sure you click latest news and updates regularly, because who knows, we might drop a new version of this in the future. Thank you for watching. Give this video a like and subscribe to never miss more useful apps. Bye for now.